everybody. Welcome to RiverCity-Media. Howard Channing along with QB1, and our guests tonight are the organizers of the Wingfest. It's going to be taking place at Sylvania this year. It's an annual event, and so we got Taryn and Levi Patterson. They're taking care of all of it, but more likely it's Taryn and Levi's just kind of helping out where he can. So thanks for joining us tonight, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us on here.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, no problem.
Howie, can I just go ahead and announce my favorite non-active, non-football fundraiser ever is eating wings out in the sun. Yeah, y'all ain't been. You need to go. So I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to challenge you. And anybody that can out eat me, I think we might have a special prize for them.
Hey,
For sure.
Well, people has asked why we didn't go. We're not producers of wings. We're connoisseurs of wings.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So by the time you got around to us, we would already have everything ate. So you wouldn't be getting a wing. So, but if y'all will go ahead and tell us when it is and what's going to take place.
Okay, do you want to tell when it is?
So our Wing Fest is fundraiser we have here for the quarterback club, the quarterback uh, group, the football team, and we sell tickets. It doesn't cost anything to get in, but if you do want to eat wings, it'll cost you. Tickets are $15. But it's a really good fundraiser, and it's a good way for the to get the community together and get them here, and everybody be able to talk to one another and get to know one another, and it's a really good thing for this football team and this community.
So it's going to be August the 9th, and it'll start at 5 o'clock, and we're going to have more than just wings here. So if you're not a wing eater, don't worry about it. Your husband probably is, so just go ahead and just tag along with him because we're going to have vendors. Right now, I have 18 vendors, but there are some unconfirmed, so I won't mention them or anything, but we're going to have everything from like the Market on Main from Fife. She is a clothing boutique. She'll be here. I was super excited for her to confirm that they were coming because she has the cutest clothes. So if you don't want wings, like I said, you can shop around. We're gonna have All Puffed Up will be here, and that's freeze dried candy. We'll have Alice Circle here. She will be doing, I'm sure she'll have like some game day type shirts. We will also have game day shirts for Sylvania, but it's not just for Sylvania. I mean, you can come, anybody is welcome because wings, all the vendors that we're going to have a cornhole tournament. That was actually just confirmed like while we were driving here. Somebody had decided, it was Tammy Douglas. Thankfully, she's decided that she's going to host a cornhole tournament, and it's $50 a team, and there will be a cash prize for the first place. That's what she was like, make sure everybody knows that there's a cash prize. And then I think the judging of the wings. So like, isn't there a cash prize for those two?
There's also cash prizes. It's kind of a friendly competition where everybody can kind of poke at each other, and but we will pay out first through third, and so it's a really fun event. If you've never been, it's a really fun event. And like I said, there's going to be things for the kids,
Blow ups.
games and stuff. So
Games.
it's a lot of fun. It's a little hot, but it's fun.
And it's the wing fest is the wings part is for the football team. They make all that, but also the bands, the cheerleaders, the softball, baseball, basketball, and all that. They're going to have stuff there as well to help support them.
Every one of them will be here, yes. And I think I've not got back with band to see exactly what they're doing. I think they said something about a bake sale. So they'll have all your baked goods, and then I think that basketball was doing homemade ice cream, baseball is doing lemonade.
And they're also baseball is selling chances on a room up in Gatlinburg this year. So that's a really good thing. And um, Softball will be doing the
Yes.
silent auction again. All the programs have got something that they're doing, and it's important that we support all of them. And
Yep. Tyler Dalton from the Ider Insider, he's looking forward to the event. He's going to be down there eating some wings, and but it's a great event. I've bought tickets, I think, every year that's been going on, and it's been going on for what, 8 years, 9 years, 10,
this
something like that.
this will be the 11th year. Yep.
11 years. I think I've bought tickets 10 of the 11 years, and I've only been for the last 5 years, and I regret every second not going to the first ones as well because I didn't think I'd really enjoy it, but I look forward to it going and meeting new people and seeing old friends I haven't saw in quite a while.
Okay.
Another big thing is we will have the Eli Gurley band will be set up. So we'll have music going. And so the beauty pageant that we're going to have the weekend before on August the 2nd, the winners from the beauty pageant will also be recognized at the very beginning of Wingfest. So I don't know, will he have a stage set up or is he on a trailer or whatever he's on? We'll have the kids that has placed to be recognized there also. And there's something else that I was thinking about, and I probably just lost it. But there's like he said, there's so many of the athletic programs that it's so important that we support them and show support to them. So I mean, after you go through and you get you some wings, go and get you dessert from the band, and then get you a sweet tea or get you from the concession stand. I mean, all of these things it's not just for the football program. That's what I love about it. It's not just for cheerleaders. It's not just for football, just for band. It is for all of them, and they can all profit off of it to help support them. Because you don't think about, I mean, that band bus has to travel the same way that the football bus does, or however. I mean, there's expenses there, and that's one thing that we really want to do. Our kids are not involved in varsity yet, but we both went to school at Sylvania. We graduated together. Levi has been just blessed enough to have me in his life since kindergarten. So we have been together through thick and thin. And that we're passionate about Sylvania and Sylvania School and the programs here, and we want to see them thrive and do well. All of them, not just one in particular.
Awesome. Randy, I know you got questions for them, especially about the wings.
Listen, the Wingfest, it is where a chicken built a jumbotron in the end zone. That's all I've got to say about that. But hey, and the vendors, every year I've ended up buying clothing. There's a lot of game day stuff, a lot of stuff that you may not be able to find other places. But is that something y'all try to fix? And for you want to know, they do have up to 4XL large because I know that personal. But do you want to find different clothing vendors, or is it just people that support the school?
I'll let her talk more on this. This is the first time that we've been over this, so it's a learning experience for us also. But um, we we like to have the quarterback club. I've ordered shirts and hats, that will be sold, and that can get out there. Um, and as far as any other game day merchandise, um, like I said, I'll let her speak more on that because I'm not sure
Mm.
who's coming that's going to be doing that. And
So what Levi has though for the quarterback club with the hats and the shirts is something that they've kind of sat down and designed. So it is going to be something that you're not going to be able to go anywhere else and get. It's like, I guess it is something that y'all have designed. It's kind of going to be hats like this right here, isn't it? The same type of hat and patch. So it's stuff that they've designed. Now as far as like there, that's probably more on the men's side of things. But so I do know that the market on Main, she will be there with I feel like probably more than just Sylvania. I mean, it's not going to have anything like Sylvania across it, but it might be a shirt with footballs on it, that type of thing as far as that goes. But now the game day stuff that I think that you're talking about, I mean, it's not going to be something that you can go and get anywhere else. It's something that they've designed.
Great. You said it was a friendly competition, so it got friendly when Coach Van left. I'm going to say that because Coach Van thought he was going to win the wing competition every year. So,
Well,
but
he was very competitive. So
God bless you though. Uh, Tell me, how are y'all going to do the wing part as far as the cooks go?
the cooks right now, I've got 13 or 14 right now that's confirmed. I think I want to try to get to 16 cooks, so that way you get on the back of our tickets. It's got 16 slots. So when
Hmm.
you go get a wing, they punch their number in it. So we have 16 slots, and I would love to be able to get 16 cooks. That way, one team is only cooking 1,200 to 1,500 wings, and then they're not having to cook um, 3,000 or 4,000 wings just to make this thing happen. So I've got, like I said, I've got 13 or 14 cooks right now, and um, looking for 2 to 3 more. So if you know anybody that wants to jump in there and cook some wings, the quarterback club does provide the wings. We pay for them, and all the cooks have got to do is just put in the work and uh, cook them up for us. So
Yeah.
And if you want to take some home, you can buy 2 tickets. That ain't nothing against the law of buying two.
This is true. You can do it.
you can buy 3 or 4 and carry them to your neighbors if you need to.
Joe might have had 3 in his pocket last year, but I won't mention. Hey, and do y'all have part to do with the recipe, or is that on the cooks? Because I'm telling you, I like the hot side, and you'll get everything from mild to a little spice in your wings.
Yeah, that's all up to the cooks. They do what they want to do, and we let them, have free reign at that. And um, sometimes, every once in a while, you'll get somebody that'll get some hot ones in there. But like I said, we leave it up to them, let them do what they feel, like they want to do. So
And I do know that they're already practicing right now because I've seen several posts coming across Instagram and Facebook, and they're like, "Oh, we're practicing for Wingfest." So some of them were like, "We may be sick of wings by the time Wingfest rolls around." So they'll probably visit the concession stand or maybe just bake the baking goods that they've got there. So, but I know that they're already working on them now.
Yeah, they've made me hungry. I've
Yes.
they'll post up a picture, and it's just enough to look at it. I can't eat it, so y'all killing me. For Hey, I tell you something, and Howie, I'll come back to you after this. Levi, I think this means a lot to the kids in the community. In the past, you've been able to get not only the football high school varsity team, but some of the younger kids involved in being introduced in the stadium in kind of their first big crowd experience. Is that something the quarterback club embraces? Is getting all those teams out there?
oh yeah, it's a blessing to be able to get them out, and like you said, in front of a big crowd like that. And a lot of them, it's their first year to play football. So for them to get to experience that is a good thing. And having Coach Brad or Coach Waldrop, however I always called him Coach Brad when I played for him here at Sylvania. But I guess I probably need to get in the habit of calling him Coach Waldrop. But uh, he's invested in these kids. And I know y'all have talked to him, and I know y'all have known him for a while. And but he wants what's best for these kids. And like I said, a lot of them, it's their first year to play. And um, and we've got a big group of Pee Wee teams this year. So it's a good thing, and it's a really good thing for them to get to experience that. And um, it's it's a really good thing for them.
Howie, I want to take before I come to you. I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to rant. $1,000 for a football uniform. We talk about putting these teams wanting big numbers on the field, but every time you see a player out there, it's $1,000, if not more. Levi, you
Mhm.
probably confirm it was $1,000 a couple of years ago to get a quality helmet, a quality shoulder pad, jersey. It's probably a little more now.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't be scared to venture out and say shoulders, helmet pad, or shoulder pads and helmets and uniforms is probably pushing between. I would say close to 13 to 1,500 now, roughly. I would say probably closer to around 13, but it's expensive, and that's why it seems like it's all the time we're doing fundraisers and trying to raise money for the program, but it does. It takes a lot of money to do this, and I I don't think it took near this kind of money when I played, but or I just didn't see it won, but um, I realize now that it takes a whole lot to get these guys down the road, and so if you felt like that, gosh, they're always having a fundraiser, always selling something. There's a reason for it. We're not just out there trying to beg you for money, but it takes a lot to do it. It sure does.
And then we talk about gas and buses. You know, my daughter plays up here at Hickson, and the parents, we provide transportation. We can't even afford buses sometimes for the girls' football team and so for the track team. It's not a cheap thing when you start moving 100 or 120 folks from point A to point B on a bus.
No, it's not at all. It didn't get no cheaper.
That's it. So, and Howie, you know, I've said this before. I don't know who come up with the Wingfest concept, but it's the best front fundraiser in high school football, and I don't know why other schools haven't stolen it yet. I pitched it to a couple up here in Tennessee. I know myself just because I like to eat wings more often. But go ahead.
Yeah, mentioning something that was said a little bit earlier, Levi. Is it going to be the fan day as well to bring the kids in and everything? Is that going to be before or after the Wing Fest?
That'll be at. I think they're going to do that at 7 o'clock.
Mhm.
They'll announce all the peewees in high school have the fan day starting at 7 o'clock.
We just thought Fan Day was fun whenever we had it here. When we had Fan Day here, it was like you signed each other's shirts and then there was little kids and you would talk to them or whatever. And now, you when you graduate, it's like you have this gap before you go back, I guess, because your kids are not really old enough or you don't have kids at that time. So both my kids, they're going into sixth grade, going into third grade. And so, like, we're getting more involved, and it's just amazing at where the football program has came, where cheerleading has came from the beginning or from us to now. I mean, I'm sure Howie can probably think back to the way it was, when he was in school here or whatever. Somebody had said, we were talking the other day, like, I would have loved to have cheered on this football field. He would probably love to have played on the football field. Like, it's just a different atmosphere now. And I love it. And I love it for them. And I love that, getting them, involved. And this is something that we had talked about. The more kids that's involved in sports, no matter what it is, that's just less time for them to be getting in trouble doing something else. So it's all good. It's all good all the way around. I think it's great.
Randy's got a quote about that. Go ahead and say it, Randy.
Good kids grow up at the ball field.
Yeah,
Amen to that.
it's true.
And I got one. Uh, uh, Mine's a sophomore, and I'm 59, so don't nobody follow my advice on parenting.
So, but you was talking about the wings earlier, and you threw a number out, and I guess you're just kind of spitballing. I don't know, but how many wings will y'all actually have to purchase and give out to everybody?
We we order 40 eight 40-pound cases of wings.
Woo!
and that equals out, and I'm going to say that's around 12 to 1,500 wings.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
12 to 1,500.
12 to 1,500 per
Oh, okay. I
cook.
was like, that's not right.
So, yeah, we order 48 40-pound cases. So it's a lot of
So,
wings.
so let's say somebody's watching this that decides, yeah, I want to help, I want to participate, I want to try to win that plaque because you give plaques away for best wings or and all this, and they want to do this. How do they need to go about signing up to be a cook because you're running out of spots, and B, how is the process for them to get their wings to be able to do the cooking?
Um, if there's anybody listening that wants to cook, it's probably easier to email me at shsramsfb@gmail, and just let me know that you're interested. Um, and as far as the process of picking them up, we will get the wings here the Friday before. So I'll contact all the cooks that Friday morning sometime, and just let them know that we'll be here Friday evening, and they're able to come by and get their wings, and they can cook them at home, or they can come up here Saturday morning or Saturday and start cooking. Totally up to them. And so that's the process. And again, that email is shsramsfb@gmail. So if anyone's interested, just email me there, and I'll
Roman,
get
you
you.
can reach out on Facebook too. Like my name is on. I don't know if it'll tag in this. Will it tag in the comments?
No, but
Okay.
if you'll send us all that information to Howie afterwards,
Okay.
could you pin that to the top of River City Media till Wingfest, or get it out there so everybody can go to the River City Media and contact them through there.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get it taken care of. We are live right now, but we are going to replay this a couple more times to try to get the word out. We're a little earlier on a Monday than normal, but I'm sure a lot of people may be driving home from work and all that. So we're going to be sure to replay it a couple of times before then. So Taryn, let's get back to the beauty pageant that you came up with. If they want to enter in the pageant, how do they do that?
So if they want to enter into the pageant, I can give you my phone number and just reach out by my cell phone number. It's 256-996-8553. It's out there for everyone anyway, so I don't mind to just put it right here. I've had everybody messaging. So I have an online registration form that I will send directly back to that phone number. They'll fill it out, and they can either mail the check in, or they can pay the day that they come to be in the pageant. I don't know exactly how many divisions that we're going to have it split up into. That's been a big question. I actually didn't even know that there was, in my brain, there was 3 divisions. Okay. It was littles, middles, and bigs. And like, I did not realize that there's mamas that's bringing their babies, not that there's anything wrong with it, straight from their womb. And they are walking them across the stage, and their little necks are rolling around if they don't have support on it. And I was like, wait, how old are they? But that's the thing. Like, moms do that, and that's great. My dad never had boys, so I was the little tomboy that he never had. I never wanted to be in a beauty pageant, but this is great, and this is something that we're going to start as a tradition here, and something that I hope that we can bring back each year and it go good. And so far, it seems like it's going well. We'll see the day of August the 2nd and see how it goes.
August 2nd at the lunchroom at Sylvania High School, correct?
Yes, sir. And it will start. I think that we are going to actually, because we've had so many to register for it, we're going to, instead of 3 o'clock, I think we're going to start at 2 o'clock and move forward from there. And it's going to be good. I know it will be.
Sounds great. It's good. I just want to endorse that. Those girls that do that are very serious about it and spend a lot of time,
Yes, they do.
effort. on that. As a dad that's done that more than once, thank God she found football because I wasn't no good at the beauty pageant. We had dance too going, so I was just lost. But those young ladies work hard to be able
Oh
to do
yes.
what they do.
And we're gonna have a practice that Friday night before, so you'll be able to come in that Friday, get a feel for the stage, and see how it's set up. That way they can, because it really is like I have a friend that we graduated with, and her daughter does like big time pageants, and she wins. I mean, she can win scholarship money, and she can do. I mean, there's a lot of good with it. So
Hey, it's great for their confidence.
right.
It's absolutely. I don't know. I'm 59 years old, and I don't know if I'd have confidence to stand up there in front of a crowd full of people and present myself that way.
Right.
More power
He,
to them.
he's
For
59
sure.
years old, barely can stand up. So
And waddle when I walk.
and let's get the word out there. Yes, this is for Sylvania High School. Yes, it's Sylvania Wingfest, beauty pageant, and everything. But it's not just for Sylvania school people. It can be anybody, anywhere to come
Right.
for the beauty pageant. Anybody, anywhere can come and cook. If you think you're the backyard grill master, contact Levi and he'll get you signed up to be a cook. Another reason me and Randy can't do it was because by the time we got the wings on Friday, they'd be 8 on Saturday.
Hey, those people start on Friday. I've heard a rumor that a few of them marinade all Friday night to have them ready for Saturday morning.
Oh yeah.
You know, and yeah, I'm not going to be cooking. I'm a eater. I'm not a cooker. You don't get this kind of looks if you're a cooker.
I hear you.
Absolutely. So we've gone over the beauty pageant. We've gone over the Wingfest, the competition, everything. You mentioned a couple of the vendors there. You want to mention a couple more that you know concrete that's going to be there?
Yes, we will have the Poppery. That's she's from Fort Payne. She does popcorn, like all different flavored popcorns. Like we had talked about, all of the school athletic programs will be set up. I'm not exactly sure what each one will for sure be doing. There are some that I did know, so they'll be there so we can support them. Um, the Grumpy Old Goat, she does like all sorts of soaps and different chapsticks, different things like that. We will have the Bubbly Shack. We'll be there with ices. We'll have Scentcy set up. Mama Mountain Jewelry or Mountain Mama Jewelry, she will be there set up with like clay earrings. The KMac Threads will have permanent jewelry. Like that's a big thing right now is all the ladies want permanent jewelry. So I'm planning on getting me some permanent jewelry that day. And so I'm excited. And there's
Check.
just
Get
he's
you,
excited too.
yeah, Levi, get your checkbook ready, buddy.
That's right.
I hear you. I'll be
So,
broke by the time I leave here Saturday night.
Oh, it'd be all right. Hey, Howie, did you hear him mention the old goat? That'd be good for you.
I was thinking that you had started that up. I started a new company, the old grumpy goat.
No,
But no, we lost them. She got a phone call or a text, I bet.
I guarantee. Hey, while we're getting them back, Howie, we're having some fun with this, but it is really, truly one of the best events that I've ever been to. It's in a small area at the football stadium. The cornhole's usually out in the practice field or wherever they have it.
Right.
All the leaders are right there together. You get hot, you go over and listen to the youth football team. And the best part of it is what I say about good kids grow up at the ballpark. They'll be out there in the corner of the end zone
Sorry.
playing ball, or playing sports. So these kids are, this is for them. It doesn't matter what sport. Girls basketball, just important as football.
Yeah.
They definitely, your daughter plays in the band, and I've seen how hard she works. These kids, no matter what they do, the cheerleaders, we've had Jason on many times. They work hard to accomplish what they do.
And back to what you're saying, before the end of the night, they will have some youth kids out there running around playing tag football by the end of the night.
Oh, for sure.
So,
For sure.
Randy, same thing happened to Randy. It probably happened to y'all. Got a text or a phone call come in. So
Yes.
Yeah.
he'll be back here in a second. So,
Yeah.
so let's go over something real quick, because some people get a little confused or not sure what to do when they get there. You get the ticket from a football player or someone. You buy the ticket, $15 a ticket. You get 16 wings. That's a good deal. $15 for 16 wings. And when you get there, you go. Yeah, you got a phone call.
I got
And
a phone call.
And you go to the concession stand to get either a to-go plate or something else, or like something that you can walk around and eat it with.
Yeah, you can come in, if you're looking for tickets. All the football players are selling them, so try to find a football player. If not, you can always buy them you can buy them at the front gate the day of Wingfest, and it's like how we said, you can come in and you can go by the concession stand, and we have to go plates, or we'll have some other little plates that you can put your wings on, and then go by each cook by each tin, and you can get a wing from each one of them, and you can eat them there. You can take them to the house and eat them, but we'd love for you to hang around and get to know everybody if you don't. And so it's a simple process. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it, and we'll have the concession stand open that will have drinks and such. So it's you get here, go by the concession stand, get you a plate, and chow down.
I'm the one that usually gets a to go and one that eats there as well. I'm one of those that has two tickets. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, $30 for what, 20, 30, 32 wings. I mean,
I might
it's
have
a
kept
good
them
deal.
in my pocket one year while I was walking around eating, but that was just me. Hey, who's got that sweet tea y'all were talking about? One of the groups, girls basketball, did you say was going to have a tea vendor?
The girls basketball will have sweet tea. The girls basketball, or I think the basketball may be doing it together this year, the boys and girls. So they'll have homemade ice cream and sweet tea.
Mhm.
And I
Them
think
children know how to make sweet tea. They grew up in Alabama.
That's right.
more
That's
more sugar than water. So
That that's the key to sweet tea.
So
We'll also have the Mia's Munchkins. So they're at the, well, you may not want it at the end, but they'll have, she does like the iced coffees type, is it Boba teas or something like that? So there's gonna be flavored stuff there as well. But we really wanted to not have the same, like if they're doing lemonade, I'm not gonna have somebody come in selling lemonade, because I didn't want it to take away from our youth sports. I didn't, like, this is their time to make money and to profit off of this as well, and it's just good community fun. I mean, there's not many places that you can go on a Saturday night around here and just let your kids run free and be kids, and you sit there and have an adult conversation or listen to good music. I mean, this is the atmosphere. I'm like already praying, like, Lord, please don't let it rain, let us have wonderful weather, because I think it's just going to be fun to just sit around and just enjoy the afternoon.
the best thing I've saw was a couple years ago. John Seals was walking around with like a Sonic tray that was connected around his neck, and it hung down, and he had everything on his tray, and it's just like a
Yeah,
walking table. He was just walking and eating,
that
going
doesn't shock
station
me.
to station.
That doesn't shock me.
I would venture to say that he's probably going to have something like that again this year, because he just had shoulder surgery.
Oh, that
So
is true. Yes.
I wouldn't doubt to see him with that again. So
That's funny.
Absolutely. Randy, you have anything else for him?
Hey, I want to ask because I think in the past that's been something that 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 kind of had some. Sounded like y'all have some sweet options for us fat people to eat afterwards. So, can you go through again a couple of those kind of dessert things that we can get?
Sure. So the band is supposed to have like the baked goods there, so they're the only ones there that'll have whatever they decide to bring. There's no telling. There could be all sorts of things. But as far as that's like the sweets, and then we will have the Bubbly Shack, which will have ices. They'll have ices there, and
Like me,
then those are basically the two that'll because
Basketball will have
homemade ice cream. Yes.
So I'm looking forward to that myself.
yeah.
Me too.
Hey, first year being involved in this, what has it meant to you two?
Other than it being a headache.
Other than work,
No.
It is a lot of work, but in the end, it's rewarding, and it's a blessing to be able to be involved, and it's not just us two. There's so many that it takes to make this happen, and we're so grateful for those that's willing to help and to step out. And but it means a lot. Like Taryn said earlier, we both graduated from here in 2008, and so it means a lot to be able to help in any way we can. And um, so that may not be much on my side, but I'll try to do all I can to to keep this thing going. And but it's a blessing to be able to come back and to be able to be a part of it. So
It's always good to be able to come back to your home school. Like I knew I always wanted my kids to go here. I didn't, unless the Lord had called us to go somewhere else, that this was where I wanted to raise a family, and this is where I wanted my kids to go to school, because it's nice it's nice knowing their teachers. Like, I know them on a personal level, and they know us, and it's just a good feeling when you drop your kids off, because we have had a lot to leave Sylvania, and we have had a lot to go different directions. And I don't know that the Lord's not calling them in those different directions. So with them leaving, there is no hurt feelings. I want our program built back stronger than ever. And I think that we both just had a desire. And and not just us, like he said. There's so many. I mean, I didn't have to, like Tammy Douglas that reached out earlier. I mean, taking on something, it's easy to say it, and you have people that'll say, "Oh, I hope you do this, I hope you do that," but like when they actually do it, that's the big thing. And nobody asked her to do this. She willingly came and called and was like, "Hey, I want to do this. I'll take control of it if y'all are good with it." And we're like, "Yeah, girl, like whatever you want to take control of, take control of." So I love that everybody is pulling together more than ever now, and it just feels like it just feels good to be a part of it as it's growing.
and you could probably still use some volunteers for the day of.
Yes.
yeah, there'll be blow ups here for the kids, and we'll have different games and stuff for them. And it takes volunteers, and it's not that we'll do it on like a time basis. If maybe you're here for 30 minutes or to an hour, you're not there the whole night, so
Right.
you're not just
Missing out on your wings or homemade ice cream. Now, to me, give me a cup of homemade ice cream, and I'll sit there and I'll watch those kids jump on that bounce house the whole time. Just keep my cup filled up.
If you take the wings and you just blind the homemade ice cream, never mind. That's me. But listen, uh, you know, I'm not privileged to live in the neighborhood or the area I grew up in, but here at I've become part of Hickson, and just being able to do something for my daughter and her friends, it does mean a lot. And at the end of the day, God, it will more than 1,000 times bless y'all for taking this on. So thank you for being willing to do that. And thank you for investing in our youth, because they can't screw this place up worse than we have in the last 20 years. So, you know, it is our future. So thank you.
we
And
appreciate y'all for all that y'all
it
do.
dollars to buy helmets back in your day because they were leather back then. So
And speaking of the future and everything, Michael Dunn Jr. says Sylvania football, just watch what is coming. In Waldrop, we believe.
Yes.
I mean, I'm so excited to have Coach Waldrop here. And probably another conversation for another time. But I'm pumped to have him here.
we are
Absolutely.
looking at having him on a weekly basis on the Sylvania Rams football show. It's going to be a lot of fun with Coach Waldrop.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
it's good.
So if anybody out there thinks of anything else that they may want to do or to help out with the Wingfest, contact these two people here. They will be more than happy to welcome you in to
Yes.
help out any way possible.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I will definitely do that. So I'll do my part.
absolutely. So
But
before
we
we get
do
out,
this. If you're seeing this on tape delay, we are going to run it, about 3 times a week for the next couple of weeks. But still, even as you get close, there'll be even more. Don't think because it's 2 weeks down the road that they got all the volunteers they need.
No, you show up that day and I promise you, we will find somewhere for everyone.
And if you need to eat, just yell at me.
For
Thanks,
sure.
Howard, for arranging this. And we do appreciate the fine folks of Sylvania, and we love eating wings.
yeah, absolutely. Uh, I know you've had a lot of help with everything, Taryn and Levi. So if y'all like to, we'll take this time right here to let y'all give a shout out to whoever you may want to with helping with getting this organized, because it's not something that just one or two people can do. It
Right.
takes the
Yes.
whole army.
I definitely, Sherry Bryant, Jared Buttram,
Derek Guffey.
Derek Guffey, Jen Stevens. I mean, we've met up here. We will meet up here once a week now until Wingfest. Like, I never knew how much actually went into Wingfest. There's a lot, and it's all new ones other than Jared and Sherry that's, taking this right here, this quarterback club. So, them and then Gracious, like all the parents, Tammy, Douglas, it, I'm like drawing a blank right now, but I honestly can't. I mean, I can't say enough good about just the community, Sylvania itself, our school. I mean, so much willingness to help. Um, there's just been a whole lot.
And she's had Mr. Kirby too for letting her do that pageant.
Yes, yes, Mr. Heath Kirby, for sure.
Absolutely. And Michael Dunn Jr. is asking a question, and no longer in the area, but is there a way for alumni to donate to the football program from out of state?
Let's see. Yeah, we can.
The P.O. box.
If he wants to mail a check, we would be grateful for it. Um, our PO box is 255 here in Sylvania. Um, so that would be great, and I'm not going to turn any donations away. And we appreciate all of our sponsors and all the donations and ads, and there's such a big list, and I'm not going to get into them, but we couldn't do it if it wasn't for them. So
Absolutely. Randy, you have anything before we close out?
Oh, again, just thank y'all. Thank all that group of people. I'm a big believer, as you've showed, it's us as the adults investing in the future, and those kids are the future. And again, we talk about this from a football standpoint, but it affects every program at Sylvania: basketball, baseball. We've talked about everything, band. Um, it's a great community school, but it needs money, just like all programs do, to keep all these activities going. So
That's right.
be willing to pony up a little bit. And thank you, Mr. Dunn, for being willing to send in a check.
For sure.
yeah, man.
So that is what it takes. And I, being around a few kickoff club or a few quarterback clubs, I remember the first time I was at a meeting, and they were talking about the budget, and I thought they were talking about like the budget of running a business. And then the quarterback club president said, we are running a business.
Yeah.
Really, you're selling a service every Friday night. So don't be scared to invest. Look, it takes money to make money. And these kids won't have uniforms. They won't have the best of the best. Valley Head just brought their kids 8 sets of uniforms. And nobody wants your kids out there without the best. So
Yeah.
thank everybody for investing in the Wingfest and Sylvania sports.
Absolutely. Let's go over it one more time real quick. Taryn, August the 2nd is the beauty pageant.
Yes, August the 2nd will be the beauty pageant. I think the 24th or the 25th of July, which is coming up here pretty quick, will be the last day to register for the beauty pageant. As of right now, we have it starting at 3 o'clock, but I do think after the divisions are split up because of several that has signed up for it, that we may start at 2 o'clock, and that'll be something that'll be sent out pretty quick. And then August the 9th, starting at 5 o'clock, we will have Wingfest going, vendors, cooks,
Music.
I mean, cornhole tournament, just a fun time.
A lot of
Absolutely.
football.
Yeah,
A lot of
absolutely.
football talk.
A lot of football talk. And
For sure.
My Tennessee hat on my way down just so I can get some stuff stirred up. So,
Well, you'll be able to do that. They'll be wanting to talk for sure to you.
I get a lot of comments.
I bet.
so we appreciate y'all joining us. Like Randy said, we're going to run this a couple, at least once a week until the week of. And then if there's anything else that we can do to help, which we ain't done nothing yet, but if we can help, let us know and we'll do what we can.
We
We
appreciate y'all.
volunteered, Janie. That's something.
We,
Do what?
we did what?
We volunteered to eat.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
And I wouldn't enter the beauty pageant. So that's another thing.
Also, Howie, if you don't care, I want to mention that we have our gold cards, our discount cards that we have a few that's left over that we'll be selling at Wingfest. And like I said, the quarterback club will have shirts and hats, and we'll be selling chances too. I hadn't mentioned this that we talked about the other day, but we are going to do a half beef giveaway too, and that'll be a half a beef with a freezer. So we'll be selling chances on that come Wingfest, and um, the pew pew tickets we'll be selling those also. So um, we'll have several things that we'll be selling chances on, and some really good things. I mean,
And isn't that a pew pew every single game that's given away?
that's
Home game, every single home game.
that's two per home game that will be given away this year.
That's a
Um,
lot of equipment.
Yeah.
yeah, so I just want to throw that in there. So
Right.
I would take a half a beef and a freezer any day. So as high as meat is now. So but we'll be
Budget.
we'll also be selling our reserve seats also for anybody that's part of this community that wants reserved seats. We'll be able to get you
Do you
those
have a
too.
reserved seat yet? You have
You
a
have a
price on?
price.
Do we have them priced? Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
The seats are $40 a piece. Our green seats are $40 a seat.
Mhm.
So, and then the half beef tickets, I think they'll be $20, and the pew pew tickets they're $20 a piece or 6 for 100. So, um, I think that takes care of all that. But like I said, we'll have some of our discount cards that's left over that we'll be able to sell if anybody's interested in those. So we we sure do appreciate y'all for, like I said, for everything that y'all do. So
And to let everybody know, if you do buy a reserve seat, it's only good for the regular season.
Yes.
AHSAA has got their little rules and regulations. So you cannot have reserve seats during playoff games, in which we expect to have playoff games at Sylvania for the
Right.
foreseeable future. So you do get these for the regular season at least.
Yeah, that's
Golf.
true, and I feel like a lot of times too that a lot of the ones around here, respect each other enough. Maybe they don't try to get in there and get in those seats, but if they have to, they might. So I'm not going to say that they won't, but you will at least have them for the regular season. So
Yes.
thank you
Absolutely.
That's
for
a
reminding me of that.
that's a bargain for 5 games, 6 games, $40. No better value in the country than high school football.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it. We're going to play this a few more times between now and August the 9th. And like I said, if we can do anything for you, let us know. We appreciate y'all's time. And so we're going to get off here. We're fixing to come back live again, me and Phil with somebody else. So we got to hop off and get ready for it. And if something else comes up between now and then, and you want to get the word out, let us know, and we'll post it on River City Media. Which I think Taryn has realized that every time she posts anything, usually within 5 or 10 minutes, it's shared on River City Media as well. So
And we
we're doing
appreciate
what
it
we can.
so very much. Yes. Yes.
Oh, no problem. We appreciate y'all coming on, and best of luck coming up on the August 2nd, August 9th, both days. And and Levi, I know you're kind of in charge of the Wingfest eating part, and if you need 2 judges,
I
you got
got you.
they could be 2 right here talking to you.
I will
Just
hook
saying,
y'all up.
just saying. So, but we appreciate y'all coming on. So for Randy Cunningham, I'm Howard Chaney, Taryn and Levi Patterson from the Sylvania Rounds Football Wingfest group. Good night and God bless everybody.
Bye.